Hello again, and welcome to Cybersecurity TV. My name is Dan Turasini, sitting in for Dave Gardy with a very important interview with the CEO of ecfirst, a good friend and a good colleague. I'd like to introduce you to Ali Prabhai.
Good day, Daniel. Always an honor to be working with you. We've done several events together, and I'm looking forward to this conversation with you about DIB readiness for CMMC, the first step.
Right. Well, we're all waiting with bated breath for the rule to come out, so we're very excited to be doing this. We've worked together a couple of times, both working on the curriculum aspect of this and teaching students, and also on the outreach to the defense industrial base. So I know you have a couple of slides. I'm going to let you start off right now.
Thank you, Daniel. So the defense industrial base, which is over 300,000 firms, and these organizations are small, medium, large organizations all across the planet. So it's very important that the defense industrial base takes steps early to prepare for CMMC readiness, because in 2024, sometime in calendar year 2024, we're going to see a lot of activity with respect to CMMC being required in DoD contracts. And the primary driver for all of this is that cybersecurity is, in fact, a top priority for the Defense Department, and the defense industrial base is the weak link, and it's a target for more frequent and complex cyber attacks, and hence the CMMC standard from the Department of Defense.
Absolutely. We're seeing a lot of things in the news. Our adversaries are pinging at us all the time. So the rule is expected out every day. I've been optimistic, saying that we're going to get it before the holiday season is on us in earnest, and that's just a couple of weeks away. So what can people at the executive level and even at the working level within the defense industrial base be doing now to move forward?
Daniel, good question. And I think the journey with respect to CMMC readiness, which is what, if you're an executive, if you're in management, inside a small or medium-sized business that's impacted by the Department of Defense CMMC requirements, the first step is to acquire knowledge. So knowledge acquisition is very important, as you can see in this graphic. This is the methodology. It's a life cycle, if you will, in terms of the journey from getting started, being aware of what is CMMC, to the point where you actually are ready for an assessment to be performed. So once the team has acquired the fundamentals, the knowledge of what CMMC is, how it's organized, then the next step would be to define the scope, what's included, what's not included, the assets that process controlled and classified information, federal contract information, development of the system security plan, updating policies, procedures, organizing your evidences, all of your artifacts, and then finally being ready for that audit, if you will, in terms of the assessment to be performed in order for your small business, to achieve certification.
Absolutely, right on. So obviously knowledge acquisition is your first step. What can people in the DIB, again, at the executive level and at the worker level, what can they be doing right now? What can they pursue to start getting that knowledge?
Great question. And the good news, the Department of Defense has actually been ahead of schedule with respect to introducing 2 brand new cybersecurity and compliance certification credentials, specifically in the CMMC space. The entry-level credential is Certified CMMC Professional. So if you're an executive or management, at the very least, members of your team should be going through the CMMC Certified CMMC Professional program. We at ecfirst, just like other organizations that are authorized by the Department of Defense, deliver this program in public sessions across the country, online, virtual, as well as on-site. And then those who are going to be very actively involved in CMMC inside your organization, they should be taking the next step to the more advanced program, Certified CMMC Assessor. Daniel, you and I have been collaborating on CCP and CA for a long time, but these are the seeds. This is the foundation that an organization should be looking to build its CMMC readiness program on.
Absolutely. And I think what's key to that program is not only do we have within the ecosystem provisional instructors, which are going to be end up becoming certified instructors, but all of us now have finalized and gone through the entire certification process to become certified CMMC assessors. I've worked on one joint surveillance assessment to date, and I learned a lot from the DIBCAP, so it was a great experience. But time is running short, Ali. Is there enough time, and what can we be doing now to start that process to get students through the system?
Great question, and I think the key step is to get started, not to wait, and to start at the very least with the Certified CMMC Professional Program. These classes are scheduled. They're being delivered across the country, both virtually as well as online and as well as in public sessions. So I think that would be my advice to management, executives in small, medium businesses, is have members of your team go through the program so that you have the knowledge, and then you can take the steps necessary to prepare for a CMMC assessment.
Absolutely. And I know, Ali, ecfirst is certified to publish curriculum for the AB, the Cyber AB, and you're a licensed training provider. As a provisional instructor, I have had the privilege of using your curriculum and teaching for ecfirst, and it's a great start. It's a great knowledge base, and even if you're not looking to get certified, the CCA and the CCP program are great instructional courses for your cybersecurity professionals in your organization. Ali, I'd like to thank you for your time. Great insight on what's going on with CMMC. Keep up the good work, and keep the hopes up for a quick resolution to the proposed rule.
Thank you so much, Daniel, and keep up your good work. I see you everywhere, and really excited about our collaboration and the journey ahead.
Well, thank you very much, and thank you out there in cybersecurity TV world. We're going to keep bringing you this information. All this outreach is out there. Please start your journey. It's very important to the industrial base and our entire supply chain, our national security. This is Dan Terracini for Cybersecurity TV, signing off.